Hello lovely! I've come up with a really cool reading challenge that I want to try, and I'm going to take you along with me. Today, the dice is going to decide how many pages we read, and we are going to see just how many rounds of dice I can manage. Let me explain. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I think you guys are going to start sweating once you understand this challenge. So for this challenge, I'm using the app Dice Roll, and in this app you can select 1, 2, 3, as many dices as you need. So you can do this challenge the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is 2 dices. Each dice represents a digit. So for example, if I rolled this many, I would have to read 12 pages. The highest roll this way is 66 pages. However, if I select 3 dice, then the highest roll that I could get is 666 pages. And if I roll that, that's a lot of pages to read. So the idea of this challenge is to try 3 rounds. So that means I will roll the dice, see how many it gives me. Let's just do a trial run. So I tap here. It's given me 434 pages. So I would go ahead and read 434 pages. Then after that, I would decide whether or not I can manage a second round. Do it again. Now it wants me to read 565 pages. Now after that, I think I'm probably going to get tired, and if I actually have the stamina to do a third round, then I'm
just perfection, I suppose.
Third round, 611 pages. That's how many pages. You could be reading thousands of pages in this challenge. That's the gist of it. That's why it's hard. I want to try it the hard way. So of course, the risk with this challenge is that each time I could be asked to read 600 pages, or I could be asked to read 100 pages. So that's why this is fun. I really hope I've explained this well enough. I'm going to roll for the first time, and we're going to see how many pages I have to read for the first round, round 1. Oh my word, that's okay. So we've got 136 pages. That's okay. The book that I'm reading right now is the first book of the Born Identity trilogy. I'm on page 41. This book has 402 pages, so that means I'm probably going to be halfway through this book by the time I go on to round 2. Then I'll probably I will finish, hopefully, the first book. Hopefully. I'm not sure if I want to read 600 pages anyway. Second round, there's a good chance I will finish the first book in this trilogy. Then I'm going to mix things up and I'm going to read a different book, because I can't read a book after book after book in a series. I just can't do that. I need to change things up. So, right, 136 pages. That's okay. Fast forward to round 2 where it asked me to read 600 pages. It is going to happen. I just know it. Just remembered there's a crucial detail I really needed to include. So I started on page 41 and I have to read 136 pages. So if I do 41 plus 136, because I started on page 41 and I need to read 136 pages, I'll plus 136, which means I need to get to page 177 in order to complete the first round. You know how you have those days where you're like, I couldn't look more like an 8-year-old boy, even if I tried? This is one of those days. I over like this to make sure that I'm in focus, even though I don't know if the camera's doing a very good job. I have quite an old DSLR, so you'll have to just bear with me for that. Actually, I might sit down because that's not very good for my posture. Next day, I didn't read 177 pages yesterday, but I did get up. I did read, what was it like? Oh, I didn't actually read that much. I think I read 40 pages, which isn't great. I realised that for this challenge, considering I'm the one that created this challenge, you'd think that I thought it through a little bit more. No, I didn't. So the text on this book is so small. It's so small, and I really hope that this will focus, but you should actually see with the other clips. So reading 40 pages in a book with this small text, it's gonna take a while. I have like 90 pages left of the first round in this. I don't know if I'm gonna complete that today because it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't read a page yet, but I'm hoping to be finished with the first round by sometime tomorrow. And then once I've done that, I need to do a round 2. I can't like create this challenge and at least try to do the 3 rounds, although if I'm being honest, I might only manage 2 rounds because of how tiny the text is of this. But I did start really enjoying it. To begin with, when I first started it, I was thinking this is going to be really hard. But once I picked up the book again in the evening, I did actually have a really good time, and I was thinking, oh, this is good, yeah, keep turning the pages. So I'm hoping today we have a similar experience. I hope that I really get back into the story. I'm going to update you when I have finished the first round, when I've read my 136 pages, which will be up to page 177 in this book. I hope this challenge isn't too complicated. I'm making it sound more complicated than it actually is. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk to you when I've finished my first round of pages. I'm updating you now because there's been people coming in and out of my house today, and this is basically one of the few opportunities I have had the living room to myself. Okay, so I am just about to finish my 136 pages. I'm on page 163. Page 163. So I only have like 15 pages to go. I am gonna do it today, trust me, but I'm gonna roll for round 2 right now because we need to keep going. We have to keep going. Let's say that round 1 complete, check, and now we're gonna roll for round 2, which is gonna tell me how many pages I have to read next. Here we go. Really? 132? Really? That's it? Okay, this is making this challenge sound really not that hard.
Maybe it's not, maybe I'm just being a drama queen.
Okay, 132 pages to read now. I've screenshot that. I know that I have 226 pages left of this book, The Born Identity, so I really want to complete this book. I thought I would complete it in round 2, but apparently not, which means that we should definitely get to round 3, which is actually really great. Honestly, I just want to quickly say the point in this challenge is just to see how many rounds you can do. If you can make it to 3 rounds, that's amazing, that's great. The more you can do, the better. You can even do 3 dice, choose how many pages I read a day, because I know some of you can read like 300, 400 pages a day, which is amazing, but I can't. I'm going to continue reading and I will update you in a bit. It is the next day. I didn't do a lot of reading yesterday because I had friends over, and I'm gonna get back into this today. This is where I'm to read to, and then I've completed round 2, and this is where I am. So I have this much to read, which is honestly quite a lot, but I'm really looking forward to it because today I think what I need is to just dive into a book. I'm fed up. Not because of this challenge is what's keeping me going, but I posted a TikTok a couple days ago. I mentioned about how the pharmacy didn't have my medication in. Now I'm feeling the effects of that. I've tried to call my pharmacist, and once again they're not picking up the phone. Not my pharmacist, the GP. The GP are not picking up my phone to sort out my prescription. So if they don't pick up the phone, then I'll probably be 2 days without medication. I should maybe clarify a little bit of what exactly happened. So I ordered my medication 2 weeks ago, and my husband went to pick it up, wasn't in on the system. I don't know why it happens. It's happened to me and multiple people so many times now, and it's a joke because you order it a couple weeks in advance like you're supposed to, you go to pick it up and it's not even there. So when you've actually got to the point where you're about to run out of medication, there isn't any. And then when you need an emergency supply, the GP won't even pick up the phone to talk to you, and it is the most frustrating thing ever because you just feel abandoned, and that is exactly what I am feeling right now. I know I look alright because I've done my makeup, I've done my hair, I've put on jewellery, I'm wearing like a summery outfit, and you know, you're supposed to make yourself look good to feel good, and it doesn't work. I don't feel better, I feel crap, but I've done it nevertheless so that people can say at least I'm trying. It kind of sucks. I mean, it is like really warm today, so I'm happy that I'm wearing a skirt because it feels so much better than jeans at times, even though I am a jean girly through and through. But this skirt is really pretty. I will show you my outfit in a minute because I do really like it. I just, with how I'm feeling, this isn't what I want to be wearing, but I'm doing it to keep up appearances, I suppose, and for you guys, because at the end of the day we want happy summery vlogs, reading vlogs, don't we? We all want that, or at least I know that the people who are watching this, you guys want that, and so do I. So I want to give you like happy, summery, fluffy content, because that's exactly what I watch and it's what I want when I feel down. But I know that sometimes you do just need to talk about what's on your mind, and that's exactly what I plan on doing in this channel. I mean, I've posted, I don't know, something like, I'm guessing like 7 proper videos now, I'm not sure, I don't really keep track, but I said from the very beginning that we need to keep the internet an honest place, and honest but positive, and that's exactly what I intend to do with my channel. I just want to be honest with you guys when I'm not feeling that great. If I can put on a mask and do it for your sake and mainly for my sake, because at the end of the day I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for, I don't know, why people become YouTubers. I'm doing it because this is an output that I know gives me happiness, and So far it is working, yeah, but we still need to keep the internet honest, open and positive, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm happy that the sun is shining, trying to finish things on a positive note with this little update. Happy that the sun is shining, the birds are singing really loudly, and I do love that at this time of year. I don't know if you've noticed, but springtime the birds start singing different songs and it's just amazing. I love birds and so does my husband. I would love to sit outside in my garden, but it's really, I live in a council estate so it's not that great, but I do want to go somewhere in the next few months with a picnic, and my husband wants to do this too. Bring a book, sit and read and just enjoy nature for a while. Yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna read, maybe capture a little bit of outside, what I can, yeah, and just try my best to enjoy my day despite the fact that I'm not feeling great. But anyway, that's why we read. We read to make ourselves feel better and to escape. Let's talk a little bit about my book and about the challenge. So I am at page 166. I didn't quite make it to 177, which is officially round 1, but I know I will do that. That's only 10 pages away, so give me a break. And then I need to read to page 309, which is from 177, that is 132 pages, which is round 2. This challenge is honestly lots of fun. Like, I am really glad I'm doing it, but because these pages are so thin, it's taking me a while, well, it feels like it's taking me a while to get through the book when I am making good progress. I mean, it was only like I've only picked up this book maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I'm on page 166, so my pace is fine. My pace is just fine. For me, that's a normal pace. But it's just like when you read 166 pages, you think it will look more than this. You know, you know what I mean? Despite the fact that it doesn't look like I've made much progress, like what I said, I do love thin-paged books. I don't know why. I've always loved them, and they're so nice, and just flicking the pages through is such like an enjoyable experience. But I am looking forward to finishing the first book in this bad boy. The first book finishes at, let me show you where it is. That is the first book finished, going on to the second book. So I do have a lot to read, but that's all I'm doing this week. I'm doing this challenge, so I'm going to stop talking, start reading, and I don't know when I'll update you. I'll update you soon. Procrastinating so much lately, and honestly I think it's probably to do with the fact that I've not been very well this week. I mentioned earlier about my medication not getting to me. Guess what? 4 days I went without my medication because my GP refused to pick up the phone. I went 4 days without meds. So needless to say, when it came to the reading challenge, I've been struggling, but listen guys, I'm on the home stretch for round 2. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the 132 pages. It sounds ridiculous because I can usually read 132 pages no problem. Like no problem, okay? Me picking this book, I'm so stupid because the text is so friggin' small, which means it took me an age to get through it. I just had to stop filming because my husband came up upset with Clarksons Farm Season 3. If you don't want any spoilers for like Clarkson Farm Season 3, then skip ahead a little bit. My husband came upstairs like upset because Season 3 is difficult to watch. So he came upstairs and he was like, I need a hug. As I was saying, I need to get round 2 done because it's been a difficult week, but I don't want to fail at this reading challenge. I mean, the first book in the Born Identity trilogy is 400 pages long, and because I've only had like 130 page increments, it means that I'm like over halfway, but I've still got like 100 pages to go. Finishing mark for round 2, I'll have like 100 pages to go. Round 3 could be like, as I said in the beginning, if I get higher roll, it could be like 600, 500 pages that I need to read, which I do still want to do. I do want to make it to 3 rounds, but it's going to be hard because the text is tiny. This is so small and the pages are so thin, which means that it's taking me an age. This right here, that's 270 pages. It's my own stupid fault for picking a book like this because now it's made the challenge hard, ridiculously hard, and I've not had the best of weeks, as I have explained. So I need to get this done. I need to get it done. So I've literally got like 30 pages left until I've reached the 132 page mark. So we are going to do that now. You are holding me accountable to get it done, and then we're going to roll for round 3. Higher one, it has to be, because if not, then I feel like this challenge is pretty lame, or like I've just completely failed because I'm a slow reader. Anyway, let's do it. Also, do you like my outfit? Wearing a really pretty top. Well, it's not a top, technically this is a dress with this white top underneath, but I love wearing summery outfits like this, and also I feel like white is a really good colour on me. Maybe I'm just, you know, thinking it up. Not thinking it up, maybe I'm delusional, that's the right word. I really like this. I like this bit. Stop procrastinating, get the flipping reading done, right? Finally made it to the 132 page mark. So, round 2 complete. I now need to roll for round 3. So I'm going to set you up on the tripod and we're going to see how many pages it wants me to read. How many pages the dice want me to read for round 3. Oh gosh, here we go. 3 dice. I really want 200 pages. The book has like 100 pages to go. I know I can finish that, but ideally I don't want to be reading 500 pages, guys, or 600. Oh, can you imagine if it said 600? Come on. 200 pages, 300, I think we can do that, please, no more than that. Oh gosh, here we go. Literally losing the will to live, okay. Alright, you've seen it before me. $556 pages. I knew this was going to happen. Alright, screenshot it. 556 pages. I knew this was going to happen because it gave me like 130 pages the first 2 rounds. I thought, no, this is too good to be true, right? Right? I told you this challenge comes back to bite you in the buttocks. I have 100 and we need to do some calculations now. So this has exactly, right, so the book is 403 pages long and we are at page 309. So that means I have 24 pages left of this book. And it wants me to read 556 pages. So let me get you my other books I have to pick from. We have this little guy, C.J. Cherry, Merchant's Luck, Lizzie Lane, Wartime Brides, and Babel by R.F. Kuang. Straight away, I don't think I'm up for a heavy read like this, guys. I don't think I can do this. I mean, granted, this is like 500 pages long, but this is 410 pages. So let me just I need to double check everything is safe flipping memory. Yeah, that's right. 410 pages. So, oh no, that's not going to be enough. See, this is why the challenge is hard, guys. This is why it's hard. Okay, 10 plus 94. That's only 504 pages. And it wants me to read 556. Oh, I don't want to fail at this. I don't want to fail this challenge. We have to do this, right? And this one's even not quite long enough, but we need to remember that, yeah, this book, sorry, I'm all over the place. This book is 544 pages long, but including the end of the first book in this, 94 pages, this would be fine. I mean, I know some of you are thinking, Atlas, why don't you just read do an audiobook? I personally think when it comes to challenges like this, with like page count specifically, then that's cheating. When it comes to things like reading for 24 hours straight, you can do audiobooks, okay? I'm a firm believer in that, but because this is actually Dice chooses my page count, I want to be reading physical pages, guys. I think that's just being true to the purpose, you know? So that means I'm gonna finish this book, and I would potentially have to finish this book as well. And I want to get this video up by Sunday, and it's Thursday. So that means I need to read 356 pages by Saturday. I have 2.5 days to read 556 pages. This video might not be up on Sunday. I need to do it. I have to do the challenge. I have to do it properly. I have to. Right, okay. I really hope some of you do this at home because I want to see your experience. This has been fun, but oh my word. I'm not regretting it. Here we go. Okie dokie, so since I last talked to you, finished The Born Identity, the first book. I have some serious thoughts on that, and I'm gonna leave them for my May wrap up because I have thoughts escalating from here to there, like you name it, so I'll need to collect them. Overall, very good book, enjoyed it, and I'll probably read the rest of the series. But I wanted to tell you that I'm already 100 pages into this. It's going very well, like this has been really good so far. The main plot is romance. It's a romance plot, which honestly I don't know why I didn't see it coming, considering the fact that it's 3 different point of views, all friends, Edna, Charlotte and Polly. So there's a lot going on in this book, but I can't put it down. I can't put it down, and I only started reading it today, already on page 106. I think I actually only started reading it like an hour and a half ago, so I'm hoping to get halfway through this, finish it tomorrow. If I can finish it tonight, that would be amazing, but I don't want to like get my hopes up, because the sooner I do round 3, the sooner I have essentially completed and succeeded this reading challenge, because oh boy, this has been something. Even though I've had it pretty easy, it's been hard. It's been pretty hard considering the week I've had with the circumstances. So I'm gonna keep reading this, and I honestly think I will talk to you when I have finished this book and when I have like the last 50 pages left of this challenge, because this isn't gonna quite cut it for 556 pages. The end of the Born Identity book was 94 pages. This is 410 and we have 556 pages to read, so I'm gonna have to read another 50 pages of another book. So basically I think I'm gonna talk to you when I have completed round 3, because we need to wrap this thing up. I'll tell you the book that I start to complete the 556 pages, so see you on the other side. Better, but this is what the challenge has done to me. I finished Wartime Brides by Lizzie Lane in less than 24 hours, and that was a 400 page book. 410 pages to be exact. Thankfully the font was really big, so I was just able to like skip through the pages really well. And I've now read 52 pages of this, so I did it. I completed round 3 and I read 556 pages. I'm done. I'm not doing any more. I can't manage anymore. Even if I tried, I would probably keel over. And through this challenge, I read 2 and a bit books in 1 week. Yeah, in 1 week I might add. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'd love to have you around. I'd love to talk about books in the comments. In the comments actually, tell me roughly how many pages you read a day, because that's always a fun topic to talk about. Some people read loads, some people don't. I'm a slow reader, so I read for me it was a lot this week. Maybe it's not for you, but this was really quite something for me, and I'm glad I did it. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you. Like this video, subscribe, comment, you know the gist. I love you lots, and toodles poodles. Hopefully this works. So, as I was saying, well, no, I wasn't saying, gosh, brain sauce. It's the,
I mean, you probably don't care. Anyway.
Flipping kids talking outside. I should probably just do like a little short. Ow! Stood on the flipping jar.